If you play Ghostrifter Warfare, you experience that the stash is always too small, you always bring back too much loot, and it's always a struggle to get the items into the stash. So today I'm going to show you some tricks how you maximize the stash, how you get the most out of your space independently of what edition of the game you bought. Before we start going into the different tips, I think it's important to understand, and most of you know probably, you can buy 4 different editions of the game, and each of the different editions will have a different size of the locker. When I bought the game, upgraded to the supported edition, and this is why you will see for me the stash is the maximum size that you can get. Let's start with the first tip that I can give in order to optimize your stash and maximize the space that you have, which is utilize containers. Now, unfortunately, in Ghostrifter Warfare, containers are not really an established concept like in other extraction shooters. So if we take it for an example, Tarkov, where you have junk boxes and medkit boxes and you name it. Here in this game, I only found one container type, which are the medkits, that provide the benefit of using less space in the locker than they provide if you open them. So what I mean is with this, you have this quick release first aid kit, this QR kit that provides you 4 different slots, but it only uses up 2. So this is a benefit, and this optimizes the stash. So as you can see, I bought in total 7 of them. I have, different things in here, bandages, splint, some stims that I want to try, haven't tried yet, and of course the blood bags, etc., and that I use, right? I could now buy more and put the survival kits in here, but right now I'm okay with stash space. That's why I'm not doing that. You get these med kits from LabRat. With LabRat level 1, you get the mini first aid kit. That's a 1 slot item that provides 2 slots. If you open it, then you have the quick release first aid kit, as I've shown you, providing you the 4 slots, but it only occupies 2 slots. And then there's an EMT that will be available with LabRat level 3, and that costs around 300 something bucks and is a 3x3, but only takes up 4 slots in your stash. So obviously that is a lot of space to put your meds in. Tip number 2, utilize the gun slots on backpacks. Many of the backpacks, especially the bigger ones, are offering an additional slot for a gun. So you can see in my case here, I have a pretty long M4 here. I can just attach it to the backpack and it's gone and the space is saved already. And another neat thing that I found out using an ACOG, if you collect an ACOG from an enemy or you buy it from Gunny level 1, make sure you buy the mount as well, because if you put the scope on the mount, then you can make a 1 slot item out of this. I just figured that out during cleaning up my stash, and I thought I shared with you immediately. I'm not sure if any other scope can do that or any other mount will do that for you, but I figured this way you already save 1 more slot. And tip number 3, which is in my view the most important point to optimize the stash and get the most out of your locker, is remove the magazine and the weapon grip of your gun and store them separately. Now you might wonder, does that really help? Yes, it does, because as you can see here, it makes out of a 2-row gun, no matter how long it is, it makes a 1-row gun. And what you can see, if we put the items separately next to it, we're saving, in this case, for the very long M4A1, 2, 4, 5 slots of stash space, and can just store the mag up here separately and put the grip, for example, in here. And this way we're saving a lot of space. Et voila, done. Just saved 20 slots just like that by just removing the grip, and put that in the backpack and the magazine, of course, and it's done. And these were the 3 tips for today, how to maximize the space in your stash. I hope this was helpful to you and you enjoyed the video. If you did so, please leave a like and a subscribe down below. It will help me out a lot. I post regular content on Ghostrifter Warfare, and I would be very happy to see you in the next one.